Well, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here in the middle of absolute hog country because we're going to be building the best darn lean-to you ever done seen right here behind us, actually. Well, this tree, the one over there that y'all can't actually see. So with that being said, let's just get started. I see the first tree we're gonna have to cut down actually right behind y'all this time, so hopefully that should be long enough for our crossbeam. So let's get to work. We're one last look at her.
Am I stranded on an island?
Oh boy, we're about to finish this challenge. It's gonna go as low as we can on it. And the reason I'm using this machete instead of like hatchet or something, because this machete is so beefy and so much more hatchet-like than it is machete-like. I don't even think this thing classifies it as a machete because it's too short. Alright, now before we move any further, we're gonna go ahead and take all of these branches off. And then we gotta finish getting it off the stump there, so let's get that done. Alright, I think we can cut it off here for sure. So I'm going to do that. There we go. Now, I'm going to flip it back that way, break it off that stump. We should be good to go. Okay. Alright, we're going to cut it off about right here, and that should be good for us. But for now, we're going to get that beam tied up right about yonder. So let's do that. We'll do this side first. You want it about chest height. About right here is where you want it at. So actually, I think we're going to have to do this side first because my piece of rope is too short, believe it or not. Just like pretty much always, we're going to be tying the taut line hitch. Very easy knot and very, very helpful in this situation. Okay, we're going to take this, stick it up about right there. Now all we do is cinch this knot down, just like so. And yeah, that ain't gonna go anywhere. Let's do this side. Now for our next task, all we have to do is not trip, but line this bad baby up with a whole bunch of sticks, and then we'll move on from there. So just walk around here, either cutting down trees or finding the sticks laying on the ground. Just gonna set you guys up right over here, walk around, make a little pile of stuff, and then we'll get to putting it on. Just two more, and I saw one more over there at least. Go grab that real quick. Nice thing about this area, tons of pine litter, plus there's some cypress trees right over there. So that's gonna make putting the thatching on this thing a whole lot easier than it was last time. Well, let's go ahead and put these on and see how far we get, and then we'll keep looking around here. Now, if you really wanted to go the extra mile, you could tie all of these to your main frame beam here, but it's not that necessary, so I'm not gonna do it. Plus, I mean, I ain't even gonna sleep in this thing, so. All right, hang on. This one's really bowed. I don't know if y'all can tell. If we need to use it, we will. I'm just gonna throw it over there. See how much of this one we're gonna break off. All right, let's put a little cut on it so I know about there. All right, just keep going. take care of all the ones we have to cut off in a minute. Alright, then we got this one. Although, we're going to cut off all these branches first. Drop that on my toe like a freaking idiot. So I just recently saw a video. This guy, he had shot a hog like twice, right? And he walked up, cutting the skin around the legs, you know, how you skin a hog. And he just got up and started freaking attacking the dude. Like it wasn't shot twice and starting to be skinned and, you know. Alright, this one's definitely too long. Let's see. See if we can get 2 out of it though. I doubt it, honestly. No. Just barely too short. Alright. Get our little marker cut on there. Alright. Everybody say goodbye to that tree back there because it's gone, not gonna lie. Alright. Let's see. Not too many more here. So I'm gonna go and hunt for some more sticks and see you guys when this is done. Alright, I got all the sticks put on. Let me give you guys a quick walk around and then we're gonna get on to the next step. So I put some on our sides here, just to block the wind a little bit more. And then there's our back, all of our ridge poles, and our other side. And our other side there, might need to do a little bit of work on that later on, but now let's move on to the next step. Now for all those who don't know what the next step is, it is taking branches off of these cypresses or pine trees if we can find them, but I just see more cypress here, so we're gonna take some branches off of this and put them on to our shelter. All right, we're gonna go over here to our other one. Let's get all these taken over there. See if I can do one whole tree in one go. I think I can, -1, but I have to leave you guys here, so I'll be right back. If y'all have never grabbed a handful of these, let me just tell you, it hurts, all right? Doesn't feel too pleasant at all. Now, all we have to do is just start putting these on here, hoping they don't just fall off. The thing with this, we do not have to cover it 100% with these branches. This is just our base layer. Of course, you want to do as much as you can, but it doesn't have to be completely. All right, these are our last few here. Just stick them in. Best looking spot for them. Low key kind of up here. All right. Show you guys real quick. Man, I'm literally itchy all over my hands. I don't know if y'all can see that. They're turning red. polka dots. Love cypress, but I hate it. Alright, so here is a better view of it. Now, as gorgeous as that looks, we actually have to cover it up. So now to do that, we're just going to look around on the ground, find literally anything, and throw it on there. It's going to be our second layer. We're doing a total of 3. What this is going to do is give our third layer more support and kind of push down some of these branches that are bowed out a little bit and just make it a lot easier on us here in a minute. I think something just stabbed me or stung me or something right in the back of the leg. That's always nice. Now, unfortunately, as much as I would love it, we cannot do a catch and cook or even make a fire because we are in a freaking burn ban right now. So we ain't got rain in like 3 weeks. So plus it's fall and all the leaves are drying off and they're falling off and drying out. So as much as it looks like fall, and I'm out here in freaking shorts. All right, that should be good. I'm gonna go take me a little lunch break. Let's see, what time is it? Only been going like an hour and 40 minutes. I wouldn't say that's too bad for an hour and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna take me a little lunch break, and I'll see you guys when I come back. All right, now that lunch is out of the way, and I got a little spot cleared in here, we're gonna take everything that I took out of there, which is right there, and put it on the back. If you have it in your area, wherever you live, we do not have it here in East Texas, but if you do have it, moss is a really, really good thing to use for this. It's a lot easier to use, and it keeps water out way better. But for me, this is going to work just fine. I'm also going to try and use this stick here as a little rake. Well, we're about a third of the way there, on the back anyway. We'll still have to do the sides after. And don't leave yet, because just after we finish the shelter, we're still going to do some work around here. So, shelter's just a start. All right, let's head up the other side, and then the shelter's done. We do have a little gap right here, but I think I'm just going to leave it. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It's in the front. It'll be fine. All right. And with that, the shelter is officially done. Well, I had to switch phones, the other one died, so. Yeah, I think that's actually really good. That's probably my best shelter ever. So now that that's done, we're going to build a fire pit and get us a seat of some kind. Probably just a log, but let's get our fire pit built. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to look for some logs, probably this one here, probably about that size. Yeah, it's perfect. All right, let's take it over here. So if you don't know where this fire pit's going, you're probably like, why do you need logs to build a fire pit? Well, just stay tuned and you'll see. All right, our first set. Now we're going to sharpen the ends of these. Well, that worked, didn't it? All right. Maybe a few more. There we go. We're gonna leave about, see, that big of a gap, but we gotta do our next one first. All right, you know what? Let's put these on the ground and give my freaking hand a break for a minute. I think we're gonna go about that wide. Ow, I just completely missed. Make sure they're lined up. About there should be good. Actually, I guess more like there. Ignore the sirens in the background. Y'all can hear them. All right, that's good. That's good enough. I'm a simpleton. I'm gonna need 2 more, I think. I don't think I know. All right, now if you still haven't caught on, geez, I'm sorry about the angle there. This is pretty much what we're gonna do. Take logs and put them in between these. Stack them up, and yeah. So just walk around here, find what we can, and put them in. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's our shelter once again. Once more, yet again. Once again, once more. There's our seat. Not the best seat in the entire world, I'll admit. I didn't want to walk around for 45 minutes looking for one, so that's what we got. Now, the fire pit. We got our sticks in the middle and our bigger ones right there for later on, even though I will not actually be making a fire in this thing because we are in burn ban, like I said earlier. But how this works, you make a fire right there in the middle and you have your surrounding, right? So what that's going to do is, 1, keep your embers out, just like any old fire pit. But 2, these logs are slowly going to burn throughout the night. Like, you have this thing going through the night. Those are slowly, like, oh so slowly gonna burn. But also, all the heat from your fire isn't gonna go out that way or out that way. It's gonna reflect off of that and go right back into your shelter. So it's just a lot more efficient than, you know, your single ring of rocks, which I couldn't do anyways because we have absolutely 0 rocks out here for some reason. So plus that takes a lot more effort, especially if you're going to build one out of rocks like that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that. This is just a lot faster and more efficient in every way possible, I think. Don't quote me on that. So there we have it. As much as I'd like to, you know, actually use this thing, unfortunately I cannot. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So if you guys enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, consider subscribing. Let me know what you want to see next down in the comments down below if you have any tips or anything like that. Something I did wrong, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, love you guys. Bye. Just kidding, I'm not going to say. Well, say your goodbyes to her. Maybe we'll see her again soon. I think as soon as we get out of this burn ban, I want to come out here and do a catch and cook at it. That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, I feel like that thing ain't going nowhere. Some of the leaves might come off the back, but other than that, I don't think it's going anywhere. Definitely one, probably the best shelter I've ever built. And I definitely want to come back and actually use it some point. So let me know if you guys want to see that. I can't promise when we're going to be out of this burn ban. We might honestly be out of it already, but I don't think so. Till then, I guess, bye. That island over there, I don't think I'll be able to see it. There is a about 6-pointer buck and a hog. Oh, there they are. 2 hogs. Told you I've seen them, or footprints of them today. Glad I made it out from that area in time, because that's, as you can see, all really shallow. About to where I'm at now, so they could have come over here if they wanted to. I guess that deer is too scared to follow them though. Oh, there he goes. Nah, maybe he's on like a 4-pointer, I can't tell. I think I see another hog. I do. I don't think y'all are gonna be able to see him though. He's right on the edge of the island over there. This is like the third outro for this video, so I'm gonna get out of here, leave these guys alone, and yeah. See y'all in the next one, if I don't die before I get back by being eaten by a hog or a deer or something. Bye.